And so in part one of the installation, um, what we did was we installed Homebrew, we installed Java, we configured a secure shell so that Hadoop can get up and running. Did a lot of background stuff, but what we want to go through today is just figuring out how to properly manipulate the configuration files so that Hadoop can actually run. And so, um, right now we can run Hadoop on my system because I have the configuration files properly changed. And so, what I mean by that is that if I ran this command right here to start the distributed file system um, service, then it'll run perfectly fine. So let me show you guys real quick again. Well, if it would work. Okay, boom. Never mind. Hadoop ls. Ah, it's 3.1.1. Silly me. So here we go. So I'm starting the service. And then if I remember correctly, it starts some name nodes, data nodes, and then let's wait for that to kind of kick off. So great, it's running here, but that's only because I've manipulated some configuration files that Isaac here did himself. So I'm gonna do that with you guys right now, but before I do that, let me stop the service real quick. How do I? Yeah, that's the command. So I'm stopping. If I refresh this should be turned off. Yep, there we go. So Hadoop's no longer running. Right now, I'm going to show you guys how to manipulate these files one by one. So let's go to each file. So I'm just following the instructions here, but basically I've done this already on my local machine. So it's telling us to go to this directory, and keep in mind 2.8 is something that Isaac used during that time, but for my machine it's 3.1.1. And so awkward. Let me clear real quick. Change directory, user local. Let me start a new terminal. User seller. What did I type wrong? Okay, there we go. So what you'll need is this / here. That's why it didn't work. So here's a way to. So the terminal command allows us to open up the specific directory which we want to open, for lack of a better term, and the file that we're looking to manipulate is it's in libexec and then etc. Oh, I'm in Flume right now. What we want is Hadoop. Libexec, etc, Hadoop, and then Hadoop-env.sh. So I use a program called Xcode, which I highly recommend you guys do install so that you guys can edit these files yourself. And so this would be a typical Hadoop um, configuration file. So I need to make sure that I have this in here. Yeah, so I already have this, as you can see, in my file. And then the next step is to do the same with core site XML, which is right here. And so what I'm really trying to show you guys is that I went through each of these steps in Isaac's guide to basically copy whatever he recommended, and I threw it into my own local machines file. So as you can see, like everything is the same. So HDFS localhost 8020. Same thing as Isaac here. And then the next file is MapReduce site. So you want to do the same thing here with MapReduce site. Open with Xcode. And then, yep, I have the same thing as him. And we're almost there, guys. HDFS site. View tracker running away from me. Same thing here. I just copied whatever he had. And then once you have all of those edited, all those .xml files, and then also the Hadoop-environment.sh files, all these edited, you need to run this command so that it gives you a way to formulate name nodes that are essential for configuring the HDFS. And once you do that, as Isaac says, you're ready to launch. You'll probably get a warning, which I think I did as well. So let me actually go to the directory that we want to launch Hadoop out of. It's not that. It should be the sbin one. So, darn. CD again is change directory. Change it to the version that you guys have, which I think 3.1.1 is the most recent one. So I'm in the directory, and this command only works if you look on your right, you have number one, installed Hadoop through Homebrew. Number two, ensure that all these configuration files are edited to the same values that Isaac and myself have. And then number three, that you format these name nodes. As Isaac says, you'll probably run into an error message or a warning message, but no fear. That's not going to stop Hadoop from running, fortunately. So I have it bookmarked, but you can probably type this into your address yourself, and boom, Hadoop's up and running. Great. So I will certainly add this guide to the videos that I've put up. Yeah, that's how you install Hadoop on a MacBook. Thank you.